Yo, yo, what up? Welcome to CypherBeastT.V. I'm your host with the most 24/7, and we got a B-boy all the way from Kazakhstan, but also here in the States, we got Bboy Create. What's good? What's
Yep,
happening?
yep. What's up, guys? Thank you, Tony, for inviting me. I really feel blessed and honored to introduce myself for more people around the U.S. Because yeah, I kind of knew, but I've been around a long time, But thank you for very
Yeah,
much for this opportunity. Yeah, my English would be not
yeah.
like the perfect, but I will try do my best.
Okay, yeah,
Right?
yeah. Try your best, the best you can.
For sure.
Um, yeah, it seems like the internet's kind of up and down loading right now. So when you see, once we're done, stay on there so it gets loaded 100%. I forgot to mention that
Mhm.
beforehand, but uh, yeah, B-boy Create, dude.
Yep.
Tell me, how long you been dancing
It's
or
been like
breaking? That is.
more than 22 years, I guess, already. Yeah, since I
Well,
started.
good.
Yeah, it's been a long journey for me and my twin brother, and I want to start introducing myself, not just me as a person, but I want to also tell a story about my twin brother because we start together
Uh
and
huh.
he's still breaking too. And yeah, I think it's pretty much story about us. Yeah, when we were a kid we've been pretty much active guys, and then also being interested in the martial arts since we were really young. And then we used to train like taekwondo. Me and my brother
Mm-hmm.
used to watch like Mortal Kombat, like movies and Ninja Turtles going crazy, and yeah, and then we've been just pretty active with him, and then the area where we've been like born is it was kind of like hot, and like the city itself was like kind of like not good. And then the point is that we
Let's.
born in 92, it was like Soviet Union collapse. So in general it was like
And this was at Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan and all other neighbor countries pretty much the
Oh,
same
okay.
situation 90s. So yeah, and like in, we just been like pretty active and like learning martial arts to like defend ourselves on the like streets, because like it always at that time was like about to can you fight or not, like can you protect yourself. If you can't, like you're gonna be bullied, like. So me and my brother will always been sticking together, like working out, always like training. And then one time we saw a movie. No, we saw actually Usher's clip. Usher, like
Usher, the
Usher, yeah,
dancer,
Usher, yeah.
or
He
the
had a
music
song,
musician.
yeah, it calls "Yeah," I guess. Oh,
Oh,
that
right.
song pretty
Yeah,
much
yeah.
like been like hyped us, that time. And then we've been in that area where is no internet, like probably like that time we didn't have like access to internet or checking YouTube. So we've been watching pretty much what they've been showing in the TV on the TV. So one time with me and my brother, we went to the buy uh, VHS tapes. That time we've been watching VHS tapes. It been that time where we still didn't saw CDs. And one time the guy sold us like Who Got Served movie. And he's like, "Oh,
Oh, yeah.
God,
You got served.
yeah, you got served, sir. You got served." And then after this movie, me and my brother completely like fall in love with the like that culture, and then like the scene where we saw like the battles, the
Yeah.
lifestyle, and all this like made a big impression on me and my brother. And next week we went the same place, and the guy had a like tape from the guy
Hmm.
choreography of that movie. So we bought that tape,
Oh, okay.
came back to home, and started learning all this choreography from that movie.
Oh,
And then it wasn't pretty much break. It was like more like hip hop choreo, like. And next time we went to that guy like who been selling tapes and say like, "What do you else have something about dance or something like that?" And he gave us other tape. It calls like B-side. It was Russian crew who been teaching all the basics, like top rock basics, footwork, like six step, windmill, like all like kind of basic moves. But they've been from Russia and they already been like have a tape where they teach. So this guy sold us this tape. We back home and we start learning breaking from them, like from that tape.
Oh, damn. That's
Yeah,
crazy. That's
like
cool. Because You Got Served came out in 2004. And so I'm just trying to think of the timeline. So you were out in your hometown during that time with you and your brother. You guys were probably roughly in high school during that time?
yeah, no, not high school. Like it was seventh grade or like this, sixth
Seventh
grade,
grade?
sixth grade, like that. Yeah,
Okay.
pretty kids that time. And yeah, that
Okay.
year, 2004, pretty much, we start like being active, like looking first for the tapes with the bells, with anything where we can learn, and then next for the people who little bit know about the breaking something, we'll be asking everyone, like, somebody who do break around, like, and then people used to say, like, yeah, that place have b-boys that came over there all the time, and then we'd be coming there and nobody show up. Then we've been looking for b-boys, at that time, because that time you really don't know like who doing that, like where, like no battles, no like special studios, nothing, like it was just some guys who being like just going to some spot and training there, like so one time we
Right.
moved, we moved to other city and then we find that guys who train outside, like and then we like but the funny thing how we find them, me and my brother would be in the marriage of my cousin, and then we've been sitting there, and then we see like three guys pull up out of nowhere. They're looking like stylish, and then we're like, what
Uh
this guy
huh.
are doing here? Just random people. And then we figure out that they are b-boys and they're gonna dance over there. But it's like it wasn't a negotiable, like before they didn't like, nobody was invited them, like they just come by themselves, ask like, can we hit, like and then yeah, like owner of the like party say yes, and
Oh.
they just putting like hat and then been collecting money over there. So long story short, we've been like, hey y'all guys, we can do some things too, and they like, oh show me. And then my brother already been doing windmill. I've been doing freezes. We've been doing six steps, and also we've been doing that choreos from the You Got Served. So they're like,
Mm-hmm.
they've been pretty impressed too, like, oh shit, this guy knows something. And then they told us, let's dance with us on this marriage, on this party, like on my cousin's like marriage. And we said, yeah, we're gonna jump in.
Okay.
Yeah. We danced with
Like at the
them.
wedding.
Yeah, we danced with them. They split us money, like some little money. We're like, damn, that's cool. And then we just link up with the guys and then start like going more into the breaking through them. They introduce some other b-boys around the city. We start going to other battles. And also we've been doing money, on the weddings, on some parties, like just dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've been like pretty young and then it was like good for us to have like own money. Like so we like more independent from like parents. It was still good, that moment. So that's how we kind of jump into the breaking.
Okay. So you kind of pivot, learn from those guys, and then you kind of learn more from the scene,
Yeah,
finding
exactly.
more people to involve in game breaking. Do some of those guys still break today?
Unfortunately, no one of them break anymore, but
Uh,
yeah, but they leave something on my journey for sure. Like some they being like, yeah, they had a big
Okay.
input, all of them, like together.
Yeah. And so you and your brother kept going though and kept
Yeah,
learning.
and then we
And
moved to the back to the capital city, like to a bigger city from that small town, and then start like joining battles, start building our name, and then one time there was a crew, they been like kind of number one all the time because they been older than other b-boys, like, and not just only that, they came from the generation where is a lot of b-boys been dancing, but then imagine everybody stop and just that crew is stayed. And then there's newcomers coming, but they can't beat them because they don't have that experience. So I was one of them, like, but lucky me and my brother, we end up like we end up in that team, like as a part, because
Mm.
they
Okay.
invite me and my brother as like young guys who could potentially like show the good level. Maybe not now, but like in few years. So the name of the team was Simple System. They pretty much like been known around too. And since that,
Simple. Okay.
Simple System, yeah, that's my homies. This Simple System. Much respect all the time, forever. So yeah, they invite us to be a part of the team, and then we become a team and start to preparing for the first qualifiers of Battle of the Year, R16, and like this kind of
Mm.
battles. It just was for Kazakhstan also new that time, because never before this kind of thing been happening when you can win qualification and they will flew over you to join some big tournaments. It wasn't happened before. So the simple system knew about that these things are coming, and they collect the, like, I can say, like, cool and strong guys together, like just invited a few more, like me, my brother, and then few more people
Mm.
from other cities, and we've become a training together, like seriously, like professionally, like we've been we had the schedules, we've been like going crazy, like as and preparing. We've been inviting like peoples from like top nine crew to give us workshops, like, so it was like a lot of a lot of investment also with the time and money that time, like for us, because the international battles was new for us. We've been only going to Russia at that time, like Ukraine, not that far. We've been only just like come around, but we didn't flew overseas or something like that. So 2010 we won Battle of the Qualification with the Simple System crew, and we
Uh huh.
first time represent Kazakhstan in the like breaking world scene. I think, like, because never before, mm, like, world didn't so big with
Kaz.
Kazakhstan.
You said Battle of the Year,
Yeah, Battle of the Year 2010.
2010. Oh wow. I haven't seen that. Simple System. Tell
Yeah.
tell me a moment. How did that feel when you guys made? You said made the top 16.
No, we just did a show, and then it was just they've been choosing in the Battle of the Year. They've been choosing only four crews, but we made like a nine place with our,
Oh, got it.
like, we just been doing shows in 2010, and then we back 2011. We did a show. We didn't pass, but for us was good to join R16 too, because in R16 you do show and then you battle, like kind of they don't choose you from the showcase. They just you showcase is separate and battle is separate.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had good results in like 2011. We did the third place from the show, and then 2012 we were at the final with the massive Mankis. Yeah, Massive Monkeys against Massive Monkeys, and then we took the second place in with the Simple System team in R16 2012.
Oh wow. Okay. So this you guys have a lineage of experience, and not just not with big international jams, and
Thank you, thank you,
what we see today. It's crazy. Wow, that's
thank you.
awesome.
Yeah, I was pretty young. For me, everything was a dream, like over there. But I clearly remember my first international jam was Battle of the Year 2010, and that moment I said myself that I gonna keep going and then keep pushing myself and then keep staying in this culture, and yeah, and then keep building my legacy, so
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was pretty
You know,
young
t-
at that time.
how was the scene in there? Were you was there other crews, or was it just the Simple System
No, it was many
in
other
your
crews, but the thing is, no one was experienced with like a simple system at that moment, because simple system
mm,
coming from the generation younger than others. It was few team from them generation like who been showing the same level, but they didn't had that teamwork. They didn't had that chemistry. I think like. But yeah, the simple
yeah.
system been winning the gems like 5 years in a row, like, and nobody been like in Kazakhstan. I mean, like, so yeah,
Okay. So after R16, 2012,
yeah.
what else, you know, kept uh
So then,
after that?
me and my brother um, um separate from the crew, and we start building dance studio. We've been trying to
Mm,
do business, that moment, like more focus on, and it was
right, right.
2000. It was 2013 when we stopped being a simple system, and then we start just we start just building dance
Yeah.
studio, and then over a year and a half, we've been finished the building dance studio because we just find the one like big garage, and then rent that garage, and then try to renovate it for and made it as a dance studio over there, which has been done, in a 1 year and a half. But
Mm,
and then we start teaching kids over there. That's actually was like main income, like all the time when we start like focusing more on the breaking. We've been teaching a lot over there, and then finally in 2014 we opened all the dance studio, me and my brother, and we've been teaching there, and then doing events like breaking events, and we invite for one we
okay.
invited Ken Sweet. We've been doing for like dance camp, and then Ken Sweet been teaching there like 2 weeks. And yeah, we've been pretty active, been doing battles, like for the community. And then me and my brother, we've been teaching the battles for the U.S. Embassy, and then
Wow.
asking to them sponsor us, and they help us with that. They give us a couple of grants where we've been able to invite like this kind of legendary names like Apollon, Ken Swift, and then Thesis. Bboy Thesis was also there. Like
Hmm.
we've been trying to do a lot of like jams for the community, and yeah. And then next thing in 2016, 18 of January, that building being burned. Like
Oh no.
there was big fire there, and then me and my brother, we used to live there too. We had our own room, and yeah,
Uh-huh.
we just lost everything in that moment because we've been like invested for that building a lot of money back then
Yeah. Dang.
to
Did
construct that. But it was just like sign for me and my brother to not stick on the like one place and try to more be flexible to move around. Because yeah, it was tough when you're trying to do business, and when you trying to do something for community, you have to stick there, and you have to do like things every day. So yeah, and then we just start traveling more, me and my brother, and I've been doing the Red Bulls too. Like in 2014, I won
mm-hmm.
Central American.
I'm gonna pause you right there. So right before all 2014, you guys were battling into some international competitions, and then a little bit later, after 2012, you guys created a dance studio to help build the culture, the community, to uprise the culture of breaking, right?
Exactly.
And getting city grants and to help fly in Ken Swift, the
Okay.
pull one, right? And dude, that's huge. It's already huge, like a lot of accomplishments right there to open your own studio and to give back what you guys experience and give more. And so props to you already. That it's a lot of tough work to get that
I appreciate it.
going.
Great.
and started up. It's a whole another avenue than just competing and traveling and battling, right? It's a whole business structure. And so props to you for starting that.
I
And
appreciate it.
unfortunately, sorry, that it got burnt down. But then this pivot you to go, you and your brother, to travel more.
Yeah, exactly. It just showed us the other perspective of our life where we should like more because we've been lacking that dance studio. Good thing 1.5 year we've been training over there since we've been living inside that studio. We had our room, we had the shower rooms over there.
Mm,
Everything was like on point over there. So we've been training over there, and then we build our team, which is named named as a 23 style, and then
23 sauce, yeah.
yeah, yeah, and then it was pretty good b-boys with us as like maybe b-boy Kalmius. He's pretty much making noise around. He was a part of the
Columbus.
Kalmius, yeah, he was a part of that team too, and other guy Adil, guiding spirit. So those few sick young guys who just been trying to l- lift up the new young potential guys and then give them more chance to represent internationally, since the simple system was only the team which is being like taking over everything. So me and my brother, we
Mm,
build our team, and then we start to battle simple system and try to took the the main qualifier events. And yeah,
mm-hmm.
which has been succeed. Yeah, in 2015 we won against simple system R16 qualification and flew over there. But yeah, it's not about that. Just I mean, like we've been trying to grow, and then we felt like we needed some more young potential guys, and then it's like a just
Yeah.
cycle. Because like for example, I was the guy who came to simple system and learned from them a lot, and then that was my turn and my brother's turn to bring some other like younger guys and then believe on them and then raise them like. And I'm not gonna I don't want to take a props or something, but I think like
Yeah.
we had
Yeah.
the like moments, but we're all friends, we're all like brothers, and then we help each other like that, and then everything is just a fate. I think like
Yeah, you're kind of paving the way of a generational knowledge, and now you simple system help you guys out to learn some of that knowledge and grow, and then now you guys are passing it down to the
yeah,
some newer generations, which is amazing too, because that's what's all about,
yeah.
passing
In the
that
beginning, it was
knowledge
all
down.
confusion. In the beginning, it was all confusion, like,
Hmm.
but now I see through the years, through that perspective, I see like it was a good thing because nobody been like giving good concurrence to the guys like simple system, and then there is other young people like came out, like, and like it's just like cycle. And I'm really respect every my homies from Kazakhstan. I love them all, like, yeah, and I've been missing them. Yeah, for sure.
Cool, cool. And then you guys were traveling, competing more. I think right before I cut you off, you were mentioning you're competing a bunch of the Red Bulls
Yeah,
competitions.
like in 2014, I first time won Red Bull qualification in Kazakhstan, which was for me a surprise because we have like a Kila Kolya at that moment, like in his prime. We have like Shatter, B-Boy Shatter. He's pretty sick, like, and he been winning Red Bulls. So it was like a Kila Kolya or B-Boy Shatter. It was two guys who been winning Red Bull since 2008. No, since 2007, Red Bull first time become like a championship in Kazakhstan officially. Yeah, so the Shatter and Bboy Cola they've been smoking all the time. Everyone like, yeah, on and on. So yeah, and then in 14 I've been maybe lucky or something. I don't know. I won that battle, and first time flew over like for like Red Bull battle. It was big like pressure on me, and I did like so. Like I lost in the first battle against like El Pricino, the B-boy. I don't think he's even still dancing. You know. But
Because you get
yeah,
flown over to the world, but it's a last chance cipher, isn't it?
no, it wasn't world. It was Eastern Europe Cypher. So it was like,
Oh, Eastern Europe.
yeah.
Oh, got it.
So it was one step to the world. Like, I think
Yeah.
if
Oh, okay,
because
okay.
at that time wasn't like last chance. It wasn't exist at all. Like they just had like the nationals and then the I think continental kind of like thing. Like and then world final.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like they had Pacific Asian Cypher, for example, that time. Like all the Asian B-boys being qualifying to the final over there.
Yeah, talk about that moment. You've been involved in that. You know, you said there's a lot of pressure and you lost
Yeah,
the
it
first
was a
round,
big
but walk
pressure
me through
on.
some of that moment,
It was big
if
pressure.
you can remember.
Yeah, I remember clearly. Like it was like me and my brother. We've been in 2014. Me and my brother we traveled in Outbreak to the Outbreak, and I know first we went to the Yalta Summer Jam through, and then from Yalta Summer Jam with the b-boys over there, we we drive to the Slovakia for the Outbreak, and then me and my brother we decided to stay and then go to IBE, but we even didn't
Mm,
have money like and nothing, but we had the passion to
yeah,
go, and we thought we have like still visa to stay in Europe because all the time to go to uh, Europe you have to do visa. So it was kind of like we thought we have that days, and then we stayed. We didn't go to like our flights or anything. We're just being like
yeah,
nuts, like. And what we did, we've been going outside, like already planning to not go back, and we saw Tyrone, IB's organizer, and then we
hmm
said, "Yo, man, it's in 11 days gonna be IB, right?" And he said, "Yeah." It's like me and my brother were planning to pull up there, and yeah, we're gonna be there, but we didn't plan that. We're gonna somehow get there. And he said, "Okay,
mm,
guys, if you're gonna get there, I'm gonna give you free ticket." I said, "I'd bet." And then we went to the Prague, start doing street shows over there, like doing like money, a little money for stay, longer over there to like
yeah,
pay our hostels and all the stuff, and being just doing traveling, hitchhiking, like going to other cities like Germany, like France, being just, and then we get to the Holland. We we went there, and it was pretty impressive and inspiring journey at that time because we learned over there a lot, like at that moment, because it wasn't it was first time kind of like own willing of going. It wasn't like qualification. It wasn't like something where somebody responsible about you to flew over you. It was like nobody pay us. Like we bought our ticket ourselves out there. We've been risking all the time because we start our like journey from the Yalta Summer Jam and then to through the IBE. It's been like 2 months, and then we already been spending everything, but we still had that emotion that we want know
wow,
something more, that we want to be around that vibe a little bit more, and then we just decided to go to IBE too. And yeah, we start, and then in IBE we've been. It wasn't like big results for us, Like I don't say I was being good at that time. I was pretty like coming up, like, and yeah, but that journey was opened me like flow, I think. Over there in 2014 in Outbreak IB, I discovered flow, like that time my flow was whack, like I didn't know even
mm,
like that terminology,
yeah,
pretty much like I've been, and then we learned something from that journey, like it was tough journey. We've been like literally like doing like street shows all the time, making money on the way, like really like it was a lot of crazy stories, but it's life, like and beauty of life, like to sometimes to trust. that everything gonna be all right with you, that you're gonna make it, to have the belief. And yeah, I think that's the most important thing, to believe in
Wow.
yourself, you know.
Did you guys compete at IBE, or were you just there to enjoy
Yeah,
the
we
event?
compete there, but we didn't pass prelims. Yeah, we just did prelims.
But something in your guys' passion and heart were like, we need to go to this jam.
Yeah, exactly, exactly,
Right? So,
exactly.
wow, that's crazy. That is a crazy story, right? That's cool too. So you were previous at another jam and you guys planning to go to IBE.
Yeah,
Didn't have much money to go there, right? And then somehow
yeah.
you ran into Tyrone and talked to him a little bit and he hooked you up with some passes and you still trying to figure a way to get there. And during those times to gain through there, you guys were doing some street shows to get some, some sort of cash to for food or stay
Mhm.
somewhere
Yeah, yeah.
to keep it going. And so wow,
We've been
yeah, that's
hitchhiking.
pretty incredible. I mean, I'm sure each detail into it, but that's a cool
Yeah,
story.
yeah. It was a lot
Wow.
of details into it, but it was like wild. But the my point is the passion to discover and then be like, we know that sometimes, you don't need to practice a lot. Sometimes you just need to understand something really small, maybe it's gonna be really small, but as soon you get it, your day's gonna change, like your. So me and my brother will truly believe that there is something what we should know, but we didn't know what was that, like, but we've been chasing it, like. And yeah, I think that time it was flow, for me, like what we discovered for us, like that moment, that there is a flow, and then like you have to, like in many other things, and then flow, because we've been like flowing in this Europe with no like clue what's gonna be with us and how we're gonna made it, but we've been flowing, like. So that's why we've been like grew up also like in these situations, like. So it was pretty fun experience. I think after that we just locked in our studio for 1.5 years and like 2 years and been training. And then I come back in IB 2016 and I made it to top 20. Like,
Oh.
yeah, after 2 years, we come back there, and then I made it 2000 to top 20. And then I battled Lucy Sky in top 16. And then it was pretty big
Oh.
battle over there. Like, cause that time Lucy Sky was really pretty hype and big name. I was like underdog, like nobody knew me. And we
Yeah,
made a high
right.
battle. We made a really high battle. Like, it was cool B-boys over there, like against, like I lost that top 8 to Kuzya. Next battle
Mhm.
after Lucy Sky.
Did you beat Lucy Sky?
Yeah, I beat Lucy Sky.
Oh, okay. Oh, sick.
Yeah. And that's how actually my name started to be like raising, because that battle was pretty intense, I can say. And then
Yeah.
it's,
I have to
one of
check it
those
out.
battle what's leave for people some emotions, which is they gonna have it through the years until they not meet you and tell you, yo man, remember that battle? You've been battling this guy? Yeah, that was crazy.
Mhm.
So I kind of been receiving a lot of like comments about the me and Lucy Sky, and then particularly that battle, because it was kind of story behind that battle, honestly, because like
Yeah,
uh
tell me about it.
because like I've been like outside standing with the other guys. It was Cleo, it was Kuza, Lucy Sky, and other guys, and they've been doing some rap. Lucy Sky been beatboxing, and then I've been
Mhm.
staying separate. I've been staying just somewhere here, but around, yeah, it was a lot of people. And one moment, uh, they stop rapping, and then this guy just turned on me and then telling me, yo, can you rap? And then I like, yeah, sure. Let me. And then all of a sudden, he didn't do beatbox for me, like,
Uh huh.
because before he been beatboxing and other all guys been freestyling, and then when he asked me to rap with them, he stopped doing beatbox. So yeah, and then
And then you guys did a.
he didn't want to do beatbox for me, and then I've been waiting, and then he's like, "No, I'm not gonna do beatbox for this guy." Like, kind of like, I was like, "Damn, man."
Mm, so that
I
kind of
feel,
sparked a little.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He wants to kind of like make me feel like kind of like bad around this guy, so I don't know. And then yeah, we
and
had
this was
little.
and this
It
was
was
before
day
the battle.
before the battle,
Oh wow.
and then next thing, the b boy Nabil, he telling me, "Yo, bro, do you know you passed?" And I was like, "Yeah, what do you mean I passed?" He said, "Yeah, you passed the top 20 tomorrow." I was like, "Damn!" I was so happy, like, and I didn't know that he also passed, like, and I came to the stage. They call it all the 20 top 20 guys. Like, it was a lot of b-boys, Kid Colombia, like all like good and strong guys around. And we did all like performance round, all of us, and they pick 8 guys from there or something because they already had like 8 invited or
Mm-hmm.
something like that. So, and then they didn't call like any names. They right away start doing battle. So I was staying on the stage there, like, and then really like worry and don't know did I pass or not.
Yeah.
So, and then they just start battles, and then they calling and next battle, Bboy Create against Lussy Sky. And in my head it was like, damn, I need to smoke this guy, like, because we had that little moment
Yeah.
together, and I was thinking in my head, if I lose gonna this battle, I gonna hate myself so bad, like. So I turned into that mode, like, I think I never been in kind of like that mode, but it was good that this moment happened, and then it's wake me up like to do better, like, and then I even didn't expect that I could do better. So, and I win
Mm,
this battle.
yeah.
And then in the last
Damn.
moment, I kind of hit him with the shoulder, and then he
Mm-hmm.
started following me outside. And then a lot of people
Oh.
don't understand why I've been like maybe a little emotional in the end, but it was story behind that, like, so yeah,
Yeah.
it was. And
Yeah.
after
That's
this battle, people start know my name, I could say.
right. Right. Because Lucy Sky's been out there getting known, his name out there competing, and then as for an underdog for you to win that round, and little backstory of little small beef they call it, but not beef,
Yeah,
but who knows type of
yeah,
thing. He didn't beatbox for me, so all right. It's interesting that now we get the battle against each other, and I got you,
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
round, and so, but yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
man, that's cool, dude.
that was a really story. After through the years, even the guys from downtown, like the team, downtown crew, and
I'm not
then
familiar, no.
there's in France the guys who really come up strong, but I think that time they been just learning, and then they've been coming up, I can say like that. And then one of this guy, his name Cisco, he's from that team. He told me about that battle after years. He said me, "Damn, that was something what inspired me, like, and like make me to like made a big input on me." And then the funny thing, I think I lost to Cisco. I lost to him in the battle at that day, at the same day. But
Oh,
the thing, yeah, the thing is like, yes, that's crazy that he mentioned it, that through the years, and then now I see these guys are in a good crazy level, like, and this battle being like giving some little input to his like style and his vision, it was like really inspired me that moment, and then I start believing in myself a little more than I were believing, you know, like I'm like, damn, if this kind of guy's really strong and cool, like they being like admiring my style and like they like what I do, damn, that means like I can do better.
Yeah.
So it's nice when like I think in the community we all share our like Crazy Legs said one time. He said, train with your friends, because only these people will tell you what was good. You know, like they will really happy for you when you do good. Some when you find some new move, when you doing like really good rounds, they're gonna really be happy about you. But you're like
Mm,
not friends, like envies. They not gonna show love. You know, like they're not gonna tell nothing. They will just stare.
yeah.
You know.
Oh,
So
yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
we all as a community we have to, I think, yeah, be more like giving feedbacks to each other, being more like, you know, like discover
Hmm.
more each
More
other and
open.
then more open, yeah, right. Cause like, yeah, it's a battles, there's a lot of battles, a lot of beefs and things, but in the end of the time, we're all doing the same thing. We're all doing what we love.
Hmm.
We're all like, you know, the stage is
You guys
always like
are.
stage is just a stage, you know, like you acting sometimes, you know, like, but you know, the real life it's always have to be like real, I think, with no like that energy, enviness, like jealous, like all those things. Because if we give more,
Yeah.
we receive more, kind of like. But if we're gonna hold, like sometimes we see like oh somebody doing good, and then he don't want to be like oh like show some love. I don't know. I just go some. I start talking about something else. Sorry, man, but yeah, it
Oh
just
no,
comes
you're good.
to my
No, no,
mind.
100%. I mean, what is breaking and things that we're trying to pursue? I mean, in the end, we're all kind of trying to produce something within breaking and gain that validation of friends or crewmates or
Mhm,
someone that you just don't know. Like all of a sudden talking like, dude, those are dope moves you did. Oh, I like how you did that. Or this battle, it remembers
mhm,
that and kind of gives you a validation of like self belief where, oh, dude, I'm doing something that impacts somebody, right,
mhm,
in a different way, and it kind of gives you gives you more drive to keep doing what you're passionate about and keep you're impacting somebody, so you want to keep doing it. And I think it's nice to hear that
mhm.
when they come up to you, especially at a stranger or somebody you don't really know, and they come up to you. I think it's cool. That's even
It's really
even
good.
more.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good. It makes you feel that you are doing right, and then you inspiring people, and you elevating the break. You elevating yourself, and then through yourself, you elevating other people because you're showing there
Yeah.
is no limits. There is no like yeah limits of you. You know, you can be better and better, better and better. That's what I love about this art form because if you train, if you dedicate yourself, if you will really like believe in yourself and use your time properly for the breaking, you're gonna be always raising and then see yourself better and better, better and better. That's what I like from that. I'm looking back of myself like it 2014s. I don't want to see myself like I don't want to watch these battles, you know, like because I like
Yeah.
feel cringy, you know,
Oh,
like
cringy. Yeah.
yeah. But it's me, you know, like, and it's my journey and the good thing I'm involving, you know, like, and I can watch back and say, like, yeah, that was whack. Now I'm better, you know?
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, yeah. During that time, you only know what and
mhm,
until X amount of years later, like, oh yeah, like why did I do that move in that battle? I should have did that, but
mhm,
we grow from those moments to be better.
exactly, exactly. So it's
Yeah.
just
So
like, sorry, you
sorry
want,
to cut you off. Uh, yeah, yeah. No, no. Keep going your story. I know you from IBE 2016, and then from growing to where you are kind of are now. What happened in between those times? Like when did you come to the States, and then that whole journey?
So after 2016, like when my dance studio burned out, we've been kind of depressed, little, and then yeah,
Mm.
like maybe a
So
half
that
year.
moment was a
Yeah,
struggle where.
yeah, it was a kind of struggle too, but yeah, it was good people around to who been supporting us, and then me and my brother, we met one German guy in Kazakhstan, and we used to live in capital city, but our hometown is in different town. And
Well,
yeah, the studio, dance studio was there too in the capital city. So we used to live and renting apartments over there mostly. But while we had a dance studio, we used to live there. So long story short, we met our like friend, he's German. He used to be a teacher in some private school, and he dropped to be a teacher over there, and but he didn't want to come back to Germany right away. And
mm,
and then he had like idea to like because he's a foreigner, he wasn't feel kind of like safe, like over there too. And then he and since he dropped his work at school, he didn't have like income to rent like a huge apartment as he had. And then we decided to move together because me and my brother also we want to learn English, and then he told like that he gonna help us with that, and we're gonna help him with the Russians and the Kazakh language. So it was kind of like good match, at the time. And then we've been living together, and we learned the English with him. And one time he said, "Yo, come to Germany," and me and my brother, cause he been going back, and then we went with him, and we start to being really good friends with him. And after all, um also we've been like battling, going back and forth for the Germany France, like little battles, like somebody sometimes we win or there sometimes we lose, but we're always being like in touch with this friend. And one time in the Corona crisis, we we've been going to
mm-hmm.
the battles, and we stuck in Germany, like in Europe. It's because the Corona shut all the borders, shut all everything. So me and my brother we couldn't fly back. We could, but the prices was like high, like crazy expensive to the flight that moment. And the thing
Yeah.
is, the government of the Germany, they said that all the foreigners could stay 6 months longer because this like
Mm-hmm.
Corona crisis. So we didn't have the problems with the visa. So we decided to stay in Germany with our friend, and my brother. So me and my brother, we had the idea. We came up with the idea while we had a dance studio to teach kids with the special dance mat with the numbers and kind of letters, which is gonna help you
Mm-hmm.
navigate the legs and arms and your whole body shape within this circle with the like spots over there. So we came up with this idea, and then when we were there in Germany and everything being shut down, uh, we still stuck over there. We showed that to our friends, and he really liked the idea. And then we become like looking for manufacturers who can help us to produce that kind of floor with the special
Mm.
design of the. So and then we find some manufacturer over there. Then we start looking for investment, and then that's how we open a Stepix company in Germany. Me and my brother, the German friend, and one other Russian friend from Russia. So it's like four of us. We opened a company in Germany called Stepix, and nowadays we providing break dancers with the portable dance mat so they can practice whenever they want, wherever they want. So yeah.
Mm,
So
sick. So you're part kind of helped grew that Stepix flooring.
yeah, me and my brother were the co-founders of the Stepix.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. You can't see it on my screen, but I'm looking at the website right now. And I seen those floorings,
Yeah,
some people had them or I seen them, online people yeah, they're on that floor dancing and stuff. Oh,
yeah.
that's dope.
So we came up with this idea like in 2019 while the corona crisis been happening. We opened the company in Germany through our friend in Germany, and we find some investment to open this company. We have a like digital partner in Russia. He helps us with the operation system, with the like digital, with the website and all this stuff. Me and my brother were more
Wow.
focused on communication part, on the marketing part. So basically, Stepix is four guys, and the other guy named Serik, he's from China. He
Mm-hmm.
also part of the Stepix. He helps us with the providing like some things from the China, like yeah, because we switch our manufacturing, and yeah, we have like big team now, like
Mm.
and
Okay.
trying to be all over the world.
Is this only in international or is it in the
Yeah,
States?
it's international, but some certain countries we still can't deliver. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, we're working on it. Yeah, the good thing about the Stepix, we are like international. We've been delivering maps pretty much all over.
Mm. Cool. Dang. You guys are no, that's cool. That's dope. I like that. Dang. Like building figuring out how to build in business in a sense of starting from dance studios and you're talking about a floor and it's all creating businesses from figuring out how they tried to do it and then the marketing. This is just a whole nother beast in itself and you guys are creating this from uh did you guys go to school at all by chance?
No, we go to
No.
the school, but
Okay.
not like a kind of like special business schools or something.
Yeah, so I was gonna mention if you didn't for you guys are creating businesses out of passion and figuring out ways to do it right without a degree for in a sense or that type of studies. Maybe because common here in the states where they're having go to school to get your degree and then you can start a business type of thing, but then you're figuring out ways to do without that, and there's also ways to do it with not having a degree, right?
Exactly.
It's just passion and feel, and I think that's cool. That's incredible.
Self-education, like is the best, like the things which you're curious more, just go there, like, because sometimes at the school, they're not gonna provide you with the information which you need really, like, because they don't know about
Mm-hmm.
our breaking scene and the culture and how everything is works over there, So pretty much, like everything is like available in the internet. So we met a lot of good, smart people in our life who been like giving good advices for us too,
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But me and my brother, we've been always thinking that the breaking and entrepreneurship, it stays
Mm-hmm.
together. Because as a b-boy, you have a lot of free time. For example, yeah, you can practice 2, 3 hours a day, but then you have a lot of time to do something else. And then the entrepreneur is good because it's also like a breaking you flexible with your time, but it depends how smart you use your time. I think So you
Yeah.
can you could I think yeah, breaking and the business it's really stays together because you could make your you could make yourself as a brand and your name, your b-boy name as a brand, and try to make a business out of it too, like which is some other top b-boys are doing, like they're building name, they're doing classes, judging, workshop. It also counts as a business, I think, because like You being
But yeah,
you being
you
like
gotta advertise it in the sense of you're the
exactly,
product. You're showing them how to teach this,
exactly,
and you know you got the encyclopedia in your head to show it to the students.
exactly. Because like,
And
why it's like certain people are judging all the time, you know, but it's just those people who can manage that and who know how to talk and who know how to be responsible in certain times, you know.
yeah, no, I think it goes hand in hand for sure with
Yeah.
entrepreneurship and breaking. It takes a lot of those early days, like fundamentals and basics. The
Hmm.
discipline we learn, and we can use that to utilize it into different avenues, and possibly succeed more than others just because we're so learn those grits, learn those hard times, and how to apply into different avenues. And it comes, it all back to basics and foundation
Hmm.
fundamentals.
Also, I would recommend to b-boys to organize some events too, because organizing events is a
Yeah.
business itself too, you know, like, and then you will learn a lot of things while you organizing something, you know, like, and meet a lot of experienced people while you organizing that, and you will have your credit while you organizing that, and that's all about that's all about it, you know, like, so I think a lot of b-boys are sometimes blame the event organizers like, oh, this whack, this, that, this, that. But if we all try to do at least one event, we
Mm,
will kind of like figure out that it's not easy to put all things together in
hmm.
one day. So
Oh
everybody
yeah.
will.
Yep. I thrown 3 jams in the past. The last, this was roughly 10 years ago. The first jam, it was a small local community jam at a gym, made a little
Mm-hmm.
bit of money, got charged at door. Second jam, lost a little bit of money. And then the third jam I threw, I lost a little more money. And then after that, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it no more,
Yeah, exactly.
because it's coming out of my pocket to
It's
cover those
risky. It's
other
risky.
expenses, right? The judges, the DJs, you got to pay for the venue and stuff like that. But there is back in my mind to through another event, right? But this time I'm like, okay, how do I do it better and proper and more structural in a way that,
Exactly.
uh, in a better way to do it. And I have a sense in my mind that we can probably talk more about it off
Mm-hmm.
screen because I have some
Exactly.
questions now that's sparking up when you're talking about business because there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of advantages that you could use for to build something up. But I'm still learning it till this day, and so.
We are
Uh,
all students, you know. That's the thing. We're gonna be all students all our life, you know. Like in breaking aspect, philosophically, like we're all students, you know. Like, so learning
yeah.
is a great part of this life.
Yeah, definitely. And let's go a little bit deeper into your breaking.
Mhm.
So when you're, how's your training methods
My
would
training,
look like?
my training always look like. First of all, I try to warm up with the top rock. I try to dance top rock as much as I can, as much as I feel it. I try to be playful, just dance, you know, like enjoy myself in the beginning, you know, trying to not rush and not go like straight down or something like that. Just getting sweaty a little bit. And then I
Mm-hmm.
start stretching. I start preparing my body for harder things. And then I start do connections like top rock footwork, up and down, up and down. Just play a little bit with that. Mostly my practice is all freestyle. I cipher. I like to just come to practice and not and just troll down and on the cipher with the guys. But it's not everywhere the people are practice like that. But when I practice alone, for sure I dance a lot of top rock. For sure I warm up properly, and for sure I exhaust my body, and after that I'm planning to like repeat my stuff, repeat my some other things, or create something new, you know, like think about new transitions or moves, you know, like, so yeah, pretty
Mm-hmm.
much
Yeah.
I'm I'm pretty much trying to be a master of situations more than planning things, because I've been trying to dance with like sets and know what I'm doing, but I find it boring, like through times, and I think it have to be balanced. You have to know how to
Mm-hmm.
freestyle, you have to know how to do your homework, like so it's all together. So yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of mixing my practice with the freestyle and then with the repeating my stuff or changing my stuff or combining some some old stuff together. So it's more about like discovering more on the sessions, what I capable to do, what I capable to do better. Sometimes I'm boring to do one like kind of block, one combo, and I want to like switch, change it. It's like an apartment, like sometimes you come to your apartment and you want to change the furniture over there, put it in different sides,
Mm.
put it different places,
Right.
'cause so it's more feels like that for me sometimes most of the time when I practice, I want to change something. Even my homies say all the time, stick on things what you already been done. Don't change it, but I don't want like that. So, because I don't want to
Mm.
see my rounds and like over and over same rounds, like in the battle, and then I don't like this kind of thing. I want to surprise myself first, so like. Yeah, it's not clean sometimes, but sometimes it works really good. Just takes time to
Mm.
work on it.
Yeah. How many hours would you train?
Uh, I would train like 2 hours a day, like minimum, but 3, 4 hours is the perfect. Cause I count my practice from the morning. Cause in the morning I try to spend my time on the stretching,
Mm.
and yeah, like it's really good time to stretch, cause your body kind of like from the like sleeping on those different positions, and like it's like you have to stretch like any kind of animals, in the morning. If you see how the cat wake up, what he first do,
Mm-hmm.
he stretch his back, I think. Yeah, so if if count all this, it could like be 4 hour with the workouts and all this thing. But yeah, I'm not like going crazy like before, like in the practice. Because as I said, sometimes you have to understand some little thing to change whole your dance. Like sometimes some people think that, like sometimes you don't need to push hard. Yeah, you need to always push hard, but there is knowledge which is opens a lot of doors for you, and then your practice gonna be different. And also, I like to experiment with the things, like with the ball, like just some balls with like just always like make it like interesting to try something. Like recently, like I've been doing workshop and telling my exercise with the ball. I just putting ball on the
Yeah.
I just putting ball in the
For
middle and
sure.
then trying to do footwork over the ball and trying to not touch ball. So it's mainly like
Yeah.
kind of interesting approaches what I using sometimes, to just make it little fun, with the practice. Also, I put a timer like for the footwork, like for example, 1 minute footwork. You just put a timer, you do footwork 1 minute. That's what I do. I do like maybe
Yeah.
also like
Yeah.
for example, for workouts, I would do like more like calisthenics, like the planks and all this thing, like freezes, all this like balance and for the stability. So yeah,
Okay.
and also I would maybe recommend to the b-boys to work out on legs, like put a
Mm.
work on legs really, because in the battle, because there's pressure and you stress, your legs get tired first than other things. and then because your legs are tired, you slow down, like in your rounds, because
Yeah.
there's a
God,
lot of
yeah.
pressure and stress, like maybe you guys remember that moment when you do first round in the battle. After that, your legs are kind of numb, and then you don't feel it like it's. So yeah, I think b-boys have to work out on the legs really like properly.
Mhm. Yeah, because we do a lot of upper body strength too,
Yeah,
from
upper body side
flares
will be
and air flares,
missing.
but just
Yeah,
your
but we're
bottom half needs to
missing.
be
Yeah, like
strong.
so. Yeah, this kind of advice I would give to the like young generation in general, like people who looking for tips and looking for to be better. And yeah, so
Nice. So, what are you working on any projects or anything in the horizon?
I'm gonna give a workshop in a Tuesday at the break b-boy factory over here in Denver.
Oh, the Vivo Factory in, yeah, Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then
okay.
also I'm gonna participate in Mexican standoff. It's 2nd May.
Oh, yep, that's coming up. Actually, in
Yeah,
like I think
that's
this
what.
weekend, right?
Mm-hmm. That's actually one was the reason why I came here, cause like my homies from my team, Breaking Bad, it's a Jimmy and Divine. They're gonna come up and they wanna see me too over there. So yeah, we're gonna battle.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
shout out
yeah,
to them, the Break Effects crew and Epi and all them throwing
yeah, yeah.
the Mexican standoff, and it's been going for several years, and so, which is around Cinco de Mayo, in May
Uh-huh.
timing, and so that's cool. I still gotta make my way out there sometime. I think Bless One's DJing.
Uh-huh.
He's been doing for this year, last year, the year before. Still got to work my way up there sometime. Probably next year though. This year I won't
Uh-huh.
be able to make it, but next one. But
For
cool.
sure.
Okay. Heck yeah, dude. You gone through your journey of breaking. Is there a legacy you want to do or build?
I wanna popularize the breaking. I wanna invite more b-boys like to the break, introduce breaking to the to more people. That's I think my main goal, like to make myself better and then just inspire some more people to be a b-boy and then do a breaking because it's not bad thing in this life, like it's really actually healthy. Somebody would say not, of course, but yeah, for me it's the best way of
Yeah, yeah.
living, like I love this culture. I'm really happy to be a part of that. And yeah, it's not a lot of money in the breaking scene, I know, but this life
Hmm.
is not about the money, that's why I'm here in the breaking culture because like yeah, it's a lot of like social kind of cliche about the b-boys and like yeah, which I understand, like my parents still to like being like really
Hmm.
harsh about that they're being dancing, like I could have do something else, for from them perspective, from them like ideas. But it is what it is. I am who I am and I'm really proud of myself and I wanna inspire more people. I want to make a breaking like popular
Yeah.
again, like back then. I don't know. No, it's still popular, but yeah, that's why we made a Stepix company. That's why we made that uh, learning math where you can learn from the A to the B to the Z. Like breaking within like you're being just
Yeah.
in your room. Like just order the math, and then we have like a lot of lessons on YouTube for free on that math particularly. So yeah, the main point is just still inspire, still build my legacy, still show some love, still
Yes.
perform. Cause yeah, breaking is contains so many good things like performance, like good body shape. I don't know the I don't know, fashion for sure, like entrepreneurship for sure, like a lot of good
Hmm.
things breaking have it, and then I'm really enjoying it and the culture itself, like good music and all this traveling.
Yeah.
Like traveling is my passion, you know, like meeting new people, meeting my old friends, being just all over, you know. It's a dream for someone, you know, like the way how we living.
Yeah, yeah. Dang, that's amazing. That's amazing. And through breaking and then business and entrepreneurship that you have created and built. So you're building some sort, building value within the breaking scene and the culture to keep it growing in a sense and building different ways to elevate it somehow. So thank you for that. And dude, Bboy
It's all
Create.
love,
I'm
bro.
gonna
You doing your best, you know, like promoting breaking through your podcast and doing. I'm pretty sure you're doing a lot of more stuff in your life, like events and all this thing. Take care about your children and like this is the
oh
like
yes.
that's beauty of life, you know, like and we have to be really happy and appreciative first the
Oh
moments.
yeah.
Cause
Like you
I've been
mentioned, we're
doubting on the
always
b-boying so much back then, you know, like. I've been like, damn, am I in a like? Cause it's cause of lost, you know, like I've been lost
yeah.
battles when you win, you know, like, and then all this thing was like, dang, I lost again. Is it my thing or not? You know, like, but in the end of the game, I think the battle is just small time of the all journey, you know, like it's just a moment, you know, like the it's the process, you know, like with practice, with like ciphering with your homies, with all this. That's what really means. But
Yeah, so
winning,
it's the
losing,
journeys.
it's just moment. Everybody forgets
Uh
who been losing, who been winning, you know, like, but everybody will remember who being like living something, some
Did
sport.
you in the past did you used to take losing competitions? Was there a point of time in your life that you took it hard where you're like, "Oh, I lost this jam, okay? Maybe I'm going to come up next year and compete again or maybe get better and learn what you've lost. Why did you lose?" And then you kind of learn those method by
Exactly.
losing, right?
Exactly. That's how we're learning. But the thing is, when you focus too much on the winning or losing, you're missing the whole process, you know? Because, like, for example, you battle one a month. All other time, you train, you meet your homies, you have fun with that. And
Mhm.
the battle is
Yeah.
just a weekend sometimes, you know? And it's just a moment. And of course, you have to learn. You have to learn on your mistakes. But even that, it doesn't matter. You know, as soon you enjoying what you're doing, as soon you having fun with that, that's really matters. And wherever it comes, is gonna come. You know, after. But I think when we too much think about winning, we lose something. We lose the moment, the momentum of being like enjoying and
Being kind of
and
present, being there and
yeah,
enjoying that
being
moment.
impressed and sharing love, you know, like and being happy with that.
Yeah.
Like even back then, I was coming to sessions and being like really like serious. Like now, I don't know. I don't. I try to have fun, you know, like play with me with music, with myself, like just dance, like being stupid. Maybe sometimes is also like I mean that like in the
Mhm.
practice being like going dump, you know, like playing, jumping, you know, like expressing yourself however you want, you know, like sometimes it's a better way to kind of understand yourself than being like,
Yeah.
oh, this have to be like this, oh, this have to be on this angle. Yeah, it's good to know techniques and execute everything, but sometimes you need that freedom, you need that just being like a kids, teenagers.
Mhm.
B-boys are kids, you know, like
Yeah.
back then if you see like it was teenagers who being invented this dance, you know, like and they being playing around, they've been having fun with that for sure, you know, like they've been not putting pressure on that thing, you know, like oh I have to beat this or that, I have to win. Yeah, I didn't understand it before, but through the years I clearly understand why I'm doing that and what drives me now. Yeah,
Hmm.
before it was like yeah,
That's
winning and all this stuff, but now it's not important anymore.
yeah, yeah. The whole purpose kind of figure out yourself and enjoy those moments. You know, being at the event. You know, and then as we get older, things can get a blur, and then you remember those moments are like, no, it was just being there, win or lose.
Yeah,
It was a good time. So
cause some,
I definitely
for sure, like
feel you on that. Yeah.
cause sometimes people are changed for the, to just we, you know, you sometimes you look thirsty, you know, like, and sometimes it's not you, you know, like, and I think the b-boying and breaking is the way to find yourself, to understand yourself, and then be present. Cause like, if you've been thirsty and then want to win, and after battle you want to like, haha, having fun and be like, but yeah, it's a game, you know, but it's like a small tiny line, you know, like, and where you have to
Mm,
balance.
yes.
Because like some people are taking really serious that, and then they look like kind of cringy, you know, like I was like that too, you know.
Right.
I was like that too. I was like, I won, but if I watch from the side, it's not me. It's not what I want, you know, like, and then, so my thoughts about that, it's like, for more be you, be real. Yeah, if you cocky and then in real life you like that, that means it's you. But what if you are
Right.
calm and chill guy, but in the battle you start like acting weird? That's not you, you know? So
Yep.
I think this journey is more about to understand yourself, and then battle is a good example to show yourself, to represent, and then it's better to represent yourself and not follow some others styles and others. That's the thing. In the battle, everybody wanna pull you in in them games. They wanna they
Mm-hmm.
wanna you act like them, or they wanna you do what they want to you do, you know, like, but the thing is it's always style wars, so you do you and you be always look fresh and better. But when,
Mm-hmm.
like for
Yeah.
example,
That's
is someone aggressive and trying to pull you, pull your emotions, and then you follow, you lose, you know. If you follow them,
yeah.
like for example, every b-boys like to do this, like, and then
Mm-hmm.
what he's doing is uh his like chance to win you, kind of like he wanna bother you, he wanna kind of distract your mental statement at that point, and you
Yes.
just have to pass through, you know. But if you follow that game, you're losing this game, you know. So battle is pretty much about the game, and yeah, and
Yeah. It's battle strategy too.
strategy,
Right.
yeah.
And then trying to your opponent could try to mess with you to get in your head to for you to be kind of, did I do good enough, or I didn't hit that move no more, now it's in my head and I'm
Mhm.
crashing, oh no, you know. So
Exactly, exactly.
it's kind of a mind game.
It's a
Yeah.
mind game for sure. So my point is, if you won't being real with you, you will not be distracted, you know, because you are you, you know, like you don't. But it comes through
Yeah.
experience, you know, like it comes through experience. I can't deny that you have to battle a lot to kind of understand yourself better, and then your approach and the way how you want to battle, you know. Because yeah,
Right.
some people are, they're not aggressive in the life, but you see in the battle they too aggressive, you know, like, or something like that. So this kind of thing I analyzing myself too, you know, like, and I trying to match my behavior in real life also to the battle. So
Mm.
yeah, I learned from my mistakes, you know, like that's why I've been telling about the people who really wants to win, because I've been one of them, and you lose when you want to really win. Yeah, sometimes
Yeah,
you have
the
to enjoy it,
experience.
sometimes you have to let it go, let it be, like, so yeah.
Fire, dude. That's 100. I like that. Yeah. Dang, great. So, um, you know, there's I know there's a lot of backstory that you have in
Yeah.
you. I think we can. I'm gonna actually slowly wrap it up, but we can talk for many hours on this. But would definitely want to get you in touch later down the road in the future. But
Hmm.
before I wrap anything up, is there anything you want to bring up or mention or talk about?
Um, I think I said a lot of things during this podcast, like I just want to tell people like enjoy breaking, love what you do, and then results will come, like because your
Mm,
passion, your dedication, and your mindset gonna help to like achieve the any kind of goals in this world. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Pretty much what we'll tap into. I guess you can say, what advice would you give to the new gen, right?
yeah, for sure. Like for the new gen, I always say, I don't know, practice hard, practice like crazy. Cause like you see those kids from China,
Gosh, yes.
Russia, and I understand why they're so strong, cause the this is the only way for them to rise, to get known, like to work hard, and some people in like Western countries, I can see like some b-boys are not putting that much effort, which is I understand too, because the life is more comfy, like, and there's
Hmm.
little less struggle, like, and but yeah, but the comfort zone sometimes kills, like the potential. So what I want to say, just practice hard and look for the mentors. Don't hesitate to ask advice for people from who you inspire. Yeah, be open because we are b-boys. We we're open pretty much like people, and I think yeah, we have to just be more open to gather more people in our scene and make it bigger. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's my point.
Yeah. Oh, dude, 100%. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Before we wrap it up, I like to do what's called a cipher round, and so it's not your typical, cipher, but it's like 5 questions, top of your head you can think of at that during that time. You ready? All right, let's hit him with the cipher round. First question: what's your favorite breaking move?
What's my favorite breaking move? I don't know, 90s like look for me like really,
1990s. Yeah.
yeah, 99, yeah, like really representable, like, and yeah, headspin 90s are like really looks like a representing, breaking sometimes for me. Like image, just image, what's pop up in my mind is a headspin.
Oh, yeah, that one's like, yeah, headspin 90s.
Yeah, like either headspin or 99, like really like makes me a really nice image of the breaking, like.
Oh, headspin or 1990. I thought you meant
Mm-hmm.
like headspin then
No,
90s.
no, no, no. Headspin or 99, like. Okay, let's
Okay.
stick on the headspin, like, because headspin is the most of the iconic move in the breaking, and then I think headspin, it's originated by the b-boys, like Flair. It came from the that guy Tom, and Air
Mm,
Flair also from gymnastic. Like it's like, but headspin for sure. Like it's a breaking
it's
move. I
the
love it.
essence of it, the original. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. Is there second question, is there a song or artist you like to listen to when you're breaking?
Uh, Now I'm
This could be a tough
more
one.
the song. I think I don't know. The Mexican pop-ups in my mind. Baby Rush.
Babe Ruth the Mexican? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And
I mean, there's so many
last
different
lately,
remixes. Which one? Les? Oh, you there? Oh, I didn't cut out for a second. Bboy Create, thank you for getting on this. Um, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.